other things that we had launched with F3, it just makes things so much smoother. Other way to put it, if you have more experts in what their said area is, and that's what F3 and Dan is for us when something goes wrong, and just having that support.
We're grateful that we have so many partners that help us run our businesses. If it wasn't for Dan Diaz and F3, we wouldn't have met. F3 is a client of ours. I know they helped you out. Can you share a little bit about what F3 has done for your restaurant group and for your restaurants and nightclubs?
I think that I would have a few times had a complete panic breakdown when we were, just there's so many, as you know, but there's so many different little facets of things. And we were doing an opening of downstairs or in our basement, we have a thing called Shogun, which is just like a little members room that we have. We collect Japanese whiskey, chef and I, in Japanese whiskey room, lockers, membership. We did vinyl, a little mini vinyl listening room, which is a place for us because the club gets too packed. And so this is some other type of option to have. And so we were launching that, but also other things that we had launched with F3, it just makes things so much smoother. I mean, there's no other way to put it. If you have more experts in what their said area is, and that's what F3 and Dan is for us, when something goes wrong, and just having that support. So this particular thing was, everything went down because we had crossover of wires or whatever it was between different floors that we have here on our West Loop place, and just no sales, couldn't do transactions. Everybody was trying to close. People started getting upset. It would have been just me trying to figure that out with some of our managers, get on the phone, having that support system. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do it. And then I got to give a shout out to Dan for this. Just like, also has a family, but somehow at like 11 o'clock at night, he's like, you know what? We're not getting there fast enough. I'm coming down. Gets in his car, Amazing. Flies down here at like 11 o'clock at night, which was great that he did, because the bulk of our sales happened between 12 a.m. that night and like 3 a.m. And wow. So I mean, we fixed it and, made a bunch of money, and everybody was happy. And I think that maybe a few guests knew that we were having an issue, but like otherwise it would have been catastrophic. So that, but, and even more so than that, just as we go through now, this is a big expansion year for us with different things that we're doing. And I kind of was waiting till we had these plans. I had a lot of these plans in place, during pandemic. And when pandemic came, I was like, pause, pump the brakes. Let's see what the landscape looks like. Let's see how it comes back. If it comes back, what the market's going to be. And so we kind of paused on all of it. And so now after 2022 was a decent year for us, and 2023 and everything started kind of going back to normal. We decided to start like doing all these things. And so now as we're expanding, having them, Toast is great, but being able to get someone on the phone that knows your building, your systems, and all that kind of stuff, and help you set everything up. That's real time. Like that's a huge value. Everything we do is in these computers and in the POS systems. And so it's like, you gotta be able to have somebody be able to help you fast. And that's what that is.